We're standing in the middle of the Ardèche. We drove for around 11 hours from Amsterdam to finally visit Chocolaterie Morin. We have been selling them in our shop for many years. We got the question so many times, have you visited the chocolate makers? Have you visited cacao farmers? And now we thought we're going to start a video series called Cacao Trip, where we're going to visit all the chocolate makers, hopefully all the cacao farmers, to be able to show you and tell you the story of the people behind our products. If you could smell what I am smelling now, oh my God, this is just the smell of chocolate and the roasting of the cacao beans. This is fantastic. Come on in. Hello, Laura.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, good to meet you too. I am so happy that we can finally be here. We've been selling your chocolate for quite a few years now, and we love the taste of it. We love the story of it. We're very happy to hear and see that you put also so much effort in trying to find not just the best cacao beans in taste, but also projects behind it, single origin, be very transparent in all that you do. And what I understood from it is that this is a generation old company.
It is. It's the fourth generation actually working now. Yes. And the fifth generation is also around here somewhere.
So playing around.
Exactly. So actually we've been in chocolate for quite a while. We started in 1884.
Yeah.
Not in the specific chocolate factory, but further in the village.
Yeah.
And this chocolate factory was opened in 1958.
Okay. Wow.
So,
yes.
It's pretty old.
It's not just pretty old, but also, at least, to me, I know that there are there are pretty many French chocolate makers, but definitely not everybody is working single origin. And what I understood from it is that already from the beginning of the factory, that has been like the focus point. We want everything to be single origin cacao.
Yes. It was really dear to Franck Morin, so the fourth generation, to work with single origin, because he really understood early on that each cocoa bean, depending on where it grows, where the trees grow, is going to have a really specific character. So he really wanted to isolate the beans and work them separately, because blending is very good for some use, but it's not as interesting to him and to us in general. So, yeah.
And all the flavors that you have, let's take a look. Wow, this is a lot. We see Côte d'Ivoire, Colombia, Venezuela, Sao Tome, Cuba, Costa Rica.
Yes, and much more. This is a small sample, so we have around 60 different
This is
origins.
a small sample.
It is. You have some more in the back.
Yes, wow.
So the dark chocolate section is here, and we have milk chocolate also, and 100%.
Ah, beautiful. Also nice, 100%.
Yeah.
I even see you have from Vietnam.
Yes.
Can you tell a bit about, because it also won Academy of Chocolate Bronze.
It is.
See many stickers, yeah.
Yes. So Vietnam has a really special story. So the cocoa pods are collected from all the growers in the area of Bến Tre in the Mekong region.
Yeah.
You know where it's from?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the pods are collected, and then the post-harvest is being done in the school for young adults with disabilities. So it's really dear to us, and the chocolate is really good. So you're gonna try it if you want to.
Yes, yeah. And my eye was also catching this, because I know the Ardèche is very known for the herbs, also for grapes, of course, and wine. And can you tell a bit more about this?
Yeah, so here you have just 3 out of the 5 we offer. So you have the basil, cypress, laurel, thyme, and romarin, which I'm not sure how to pronounce in English, but maybe you figure it out. And it's a collaboration with Baume des Anges, which is a company in the village also, who grows their own essential oils and actually press them in a really old-fashioned way, and it's really very nice.
Yeah, so it's a nice local collaboration.
It's very local.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Well, actually, the idea, Franck Morin had it 2 years ago when he went out, because you can't really see it now, but we have lavender fields around the factory, the chocolate factory. Yeah. And he went out and smelled the lavender, and he was like, why don't we do chocolate with lavender? So we didn't really do lavender, maybe because the try was not very good. But we figured, why not try it with essential oils? So
yes.
Here it is.
Ah, perfect.
It's pretty nice. It's really subtle, and yeah, it's nice. You'll see.
Cool.
We can
Let's try out some chocolates.
Yes, sure. I'm just gonna go around and take some. Yeah. So, what do you want to start with? The Vietnam, maybe? Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I love the story of Vietnam.
It's really nice. And so Franck Morin, so the Morin family, become really friends with the people owning the company who did it.
Yes. Yeah. And did Franck Morin, did you also visit some farmers, some corporations?
Did. Well, in Vietnam, he went a bunch of times, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. It's nice. Well, now it's more complicated to travel. Yeah. But he did travel a lot, especially to Peru also. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try another one.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is the Vietnam Thanh. It's a 70%.
Thank you. Yeah, so 70%. Mm-hmm. Oh, it smells almost a bit like herb. A bit earthy. I really like it. Do we really have to taste on camera?
I think you like your job.
It's pretty subtle also.
It is.
And I like that it's not too it's still a bit has a bit of bite. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice. Can it be that it tastes a bit of raisins?
Yes. Yeah. And we also describe it as spicy a little, and iodic, so salty a little. Oh. But it also depends on the batches and the harvest, obviously, because from one year to another it can vary a little. Yes. Depending on the rain and a lot of factors.
Yes. So. Now, it's really good that you say that. So this is indeed the thing with single origin chocolate. If you have good chocolate, if you have a good connection also with the farmers, you're not only going to go for 1 year of harvest, but you have a long-term relationship. And the thing is with cacao, everything is influenced, the taste is influenced by everything. So everything that grows around the plantation, but also the weather. So every harvest is different. So now the one from Vietnam can have a bit of raisin taste, but the next year it can be a bit different. And that's what makes it very exciting.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And as you say, it's really important to have this kind of long-term relationship and to be tolerant of the variations in the aromas, because I mean, you're not gonna not buy cocoa from a farmer if the aromas are not exactly what you wanted. I mean, if there's not a very big variation because of the quality, so that's another thing. But I mean, you need to understand that it's a living material.
Yeah, so. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and not only just accept it, but also embrace it. And if you're able to do that, like you've been doing for all these years, you're a very good chocolate maker.
Well, thank you.
Cool.
So after the Vietnam, maybe have you ever tried the Peru?
No, but to be honest, I was really curious because we are in the Ardèche. I thought I really want to try one with one of the local herbs. Yeah.
So
I'm just.
So what do you think about basil?
Yes. Yeah. Let's try it. So how many people work here?
Around 15 people.
Okay.
But in the during the holidays, so Christmas and Easter, we have more people coming.
Yeah, it's very busy.
Yes.
Very busy. Yeah.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
It smells so brilliant
It
here.
smells so good in here.
It's the torrefaction. I think it's gonna get stuck on your clothes.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. Yeah.
Well. So that's the basil, and so made with essential oil.
Wow, you can really smell it. Oh, it smells so nice. How much percent is
It's
this?
63%.
63.
And it's made with the Peruvian champagne here.
Oh, this was, yeah. Wow. Oh, it's so soft. I mean, soft like it easily bites.
Yes,
I really, really like it.
you do.
It's very well balanced.
Yeah, I think it's subtle because when you hear essential oil, it might be a little frightening.
Oh,
Do you think that?
but you can taste it and you can smell it.
As you taste it.
Yeah. In a very, very good way. I really like it. This is one we should be taking to Amsterdam.
You should.
Cool. And I see that you do even more actually than chocolate.
Yes, we do. So as you probably saw when you came all the way here, we have almond orchids, hazelnut trees also, and morello cherries, sour cherries, that we use for the confection of our little bonbons. So we have, so those are the hazelnuts covered in milk chocolate, and we also have it with dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And so the almonds also caramelized and Princier, it's very good. I'm gonna have you try it. It's almonds caramelized and covered with cocoa powder.
Ooh.
It's very nice.
And you guys also make your own nougat?
Yes, we do. Yeah,
Oh.
with the almonds that we have.
Yeah. And so are the trees like really yours, or is it
Yeah.
from? Oh,
Yeah, it was planted by I think I might not remember exactly who did it, but I think it was André Morin. So in around 1958 when he opened the
Wow.
chocolate factory.
Wow.
Amazing.
That
Yeah,
is
it was
so
the idea
cool.
to have really good raw materials to do his chocolate.
Yes. Yeah.
It kind of stayed the philosophy of the family to have good raw materials.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, you go.
So, Princier.
I'm so sorry, people. This is like, such a nice treat.
It's not too sweet.
It's absolutely not too sweet, and it's just nice. I really have to think of holidays. I'm like in Christmas, you know, when I eat this. I love it. It's really good. It's nice, crunchy, but it's also like really a nice little bonbon, you know, that you take, that you eat. Yeah. Oh wow. I love it. I love all of what you told. I'm very happy that we work with you.
Thank you.
And yeah, I hope that we can actually do many more specials because we're going to expand. Is there something, Ian, that you would like to add?
No,
to
I'm
this?
just as enthusiastic as you are. And maybe nice to describe a little bit where we are. We are not on an industrial zone. We're really on the border of
Not
the
really.
Ardèche. In
You
the,
guys found your way. That's very good.
we couldn't believe where we were arriving.
It's such
we had
a
to cross
beautiful-
bridges, rivers.
Yes, yeah, and it's so beautiful, like with all the mountains and little villages, and it's, if you're ever in the south of France, you know, can
Come
people
visit us. Of
yes?
course, yeah.
How many days are you open? Or usually?
From Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Monday to Saturday, definitely visit, even just for the smell. Cool. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you so much for your
Thank you
visit.
for coming and
And
selling our chocolate in Amsterdam. It's
no worries.
an honor.
We're gonna leave with a full car. We're gonna buy.
I'm gonna give you some.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.